Real Madrid's evolution under Xabi Alonso, a tactical identity emerging. For much of this season, Real Madrid's success under Xabi Alonso has often come down to moments of individual brilliance, flashes of technique and instinct that saved matches and delivered crucial victories. However, in their latest encounter against Barcelona, especially during the first 45 minutes, fans witnessed something different. A glimpse of a Real Madrid side built on structure, discipline, and a clear tactical identity. It was, arguably, the best half of football Real Madrid have played all season. A new defensive cohesion. Compared to last season, Real Madrid's defensive organization has been transformed. Under Alonso, they now defend as a compact unit, rather than as a collection of individuals. Last year's El Clásico exposed countless gaps. Vinicius Jr. rarely tracked back. Luka Modric didn't consistently perform defensive duties, and Barcelona exploited the open spaces with ease. This time, the story was different. The team's 4-4-2 high press suffocated Barca's build-up play. The combination between Jude Bellingham and Eduardo Camavinga in midfield controlled the tempo, while Aurélien Tchouaméni's link with Bellingham in transition proved decisive. It was a disciplined performance that showed Alonso's imprint beginning to take hold. Barcelona's injuries and youthful lineup. To be fair, Barcelona entered the match severely weakened. Key players, Robert Lewandowski, Rafinha, Gavi, Dani Olmo, and goalkeeper Iñaki Peña were all unavailable. Without their usual starters, Barcelona looked more like a side full of academy graduates than a full-strength first team. That reality offers some explanation for the 2-1 defeat, though some fans argued Real Madrid should have capitalized more emphatically. Still, given the circumstances, the match revealed as much about Real Madrid's development as it did about Barcelona's vulnerabilities. Lamine Yamal and the weight of hype. The discussion after the match quickly turned to Lamine Yamal. The 18-year-old sensation has already drawn comparisons to Lionel Messi, a dangerous parallel for any teenager to carry. Yamal struggled against Dani Carvajal, who effectively neutralized his threat throughout the game. Some observers believe the young winger's growing media presence and his tendency to engage in online discussions may be affecting his focus. Adding to the concern is the influence of his father, who also appears to seek the limelight. This dynamic raises questions about whether Yamal is receiving the right guidance during such a critical stage of his career. Recently, Yamal sparked controversy by posting online about money and fame, suggesting he needed to earn more because of his girlfriend's lifestyle, and declaring he would no longer sign autographs for free. It's an unusual stance for a player his age, and one that highlights the dangers of early stardom. As history shows, talent alone is never enough. Mentality and maturity matter just as much. Vinicius Jr. and the respect dilemma. Another headline from the match was Vinicius Jr.'s visible frustration after being substituted. Despite starting in 10 of Real Madrid's 13 games this season, he has completed the full 90 minutes only 3 times. His decision to head straight into the tunnel after being taken off, before eventually returning to the bench, raised eyebrows. The moment reflected a simmering frustration, possibly directed at Alonso, and it came across as a lack of respect toward his teammates. In a squad brimming with talent, players like Rodrigo and Brahim Diaz waiting for their chance, such behavior risks unsettling team harmony. As one former player put it, every substitute has worked hard too. Everyone deserves their moment. Vinicius needs to remember that. His reaction was unprofessional and unfair to his teammates. Conclusion: a team in transition. Real Madrid's victory over Barcelona may not have been their most dominant on the scoreboard, but it represented something more important: progress. For the first time under Xabi Alonso, they looked like a team with a plan. Compact in defense, fluid in transition, and mentally resilient, all signs that the new system is taking root. Barcelona, meanwhile, remain a work in progress. Between injuries, youthful inexperience, and off-field distractions, the club's challenges go far beyond the touchline. As for Real Madrid, If they can keep the balance between star power and system discipline, Alonso may be building something special at the Bernabeu. What do you think about your team's performance? Win or lose, drop your thoughts below. And as always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We from the Final Whistle, hi, and see you in the next one.